I woke up with Jukebox Hero. I don't know who sings that. Jukebox Hero. Alright. Awful night of sleeping. I'm gonna take my vitamin D. Where's my vitamin D? Okay. Good morning. Hi, Max. Okay. Good morning. I gotta plug you in. I gotta put some things away. Max being rambunctious. What you doing, Max? All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Yeah, Jukebox Hero. I don't know what song that is, but really, Max? Really? Really? He's like, yeah, I'm going to sit right here. You see my new wind chime? I walked by the store and somebody bumped into it. And I was like, I love that noise. I mean, I love wind chimes in general, but all right, Max. Yeah, gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go, buddy. Gotta go. Knocking everything over. Oh, yep, you found a box. There you go. Perfect. He loves the boxes. Okay. 400 sings that. So something with 400. Really, Jukebox Hero? 400? 400? Huh. This is a strange message, but someone needs an enema. Just do it. Just do it. This is like too many. Too many. Too many. Okay. The table is all miscombobulated over here. It's going to drive me bananas. Good morning. Good morning to you. Everything is tipped over. Max must have had a field day over here at some point. Jukebox Hero. My computer charges over there. But I need it. Max is in the box. It's so cute. He's like, thanks for the box, Ma. Thanks for the box. Yeah, no worries. Let me just work around you. Okay. Good morning. Where am I going to put you? I did not like that noise. I did not like that noise. Okay. Week of March 6th. I almost said that it was a cat whisker. I almost said February 6th. Jukebox Hero. Okay. I did. I woke up singing that damn song. Jukebox Hero lyrics. Standing in the rain with his head down low, couldn't get a ticket. The show was sold out. Heard the roar in the crowd. The picture of the scene, his ear to the wall. The distant scream. Just a guitar strung away down low. And be a jukebox hero. Got stars in his eyes and the jukebox hero. He took a guitar. In a town without a name. In a heavy downpour. Thought he passed his own shade. Past his own shadow by the back door, like a trip to the past on the day of the rain. The one guitar, the whole life changed. Now he needs to keep on rocking. He just can't stop. Gotta keep on rocking. That boy gotta stay on top. Jukebox Hero. I don't know why my phone is in white. It's always in black. It's usually in black mode. Yeah, I guess it's just time to come alive again. Gotta keep you. To me, there's got to be some shadow work. My CPA just texted me though, so you could be dealing with your taxes. I did mine late this year. Jukebox Hero. All right. Week of March 6th. Week of March 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Week of March 6th. Something don't feel right. It keeps bringing me to the same exact spot though. Each time. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna take it. Got draft. and B. I'ma be rocking that something. I'ma be. Well, that's positive. Renovation. Oh, fuckle sticks, guys. You know me. It's reinvention. Every time it's renovation, though. And big dream. So, big dream or dream big? Big dream. I should say, yeah. Jukebox Hero. Yeah, I don't know why I woke up singing that song. You got Purge. I'ma be. All right. Rise above earthly matters, glide through the life with grace. You are able to see the path, stand tall in your worth, and love with a big heart. Visionary. That was the draft. Now you got B when it comes to your community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. I am getting that African vibe there. Only, I'm getting like a Native American, way back in the day, tribe. Yeah, okay. I be rocking that shit, like, which is a good motivation song. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. Could have sworn I saw it. All paths lead home. It's normal. Wow, I just felt like a kindergarten teacher. Here we go again. It's normal to look at the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is turning your gaze inwards, and I just saw the Beatles with Revolution. You're being called the source. You're being called the source. I gotta start over. It's normal to look at the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is turning your gaze inward. You're being called from source to guidance within you, to study your terrain of your inner landscape, to develop the reliable relationship with your soul. The more time you spend connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. The best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you checking in. To draw the wisdom within, to let the authority in your life. If this card appears, you may be called to develop or switch up a spiritual practice. To get into the habit of turning into the gaze within, getting centered for the day, before consuming anything in the outside world. To start from the feeling of homeness and throughout each day, to find a simple way to keep coming home. It doesn't mean switching off from realities of today's world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with our eyes wide open. Rather, it's to start to call your day the place of connectedness, grace, devotion. So when you go within the world and you let the world in, you do it from an unshakable state. A state where you draw your strength, authority, guidance, and a place from deep, deep within. It's time for something, guys. Jukebox Hero. I'ma be. As if I don't have enough cards. As if I don't have enough cards already. I just got pulled to these cards, though. The student and the Buddha. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. Yeah, you're really, that's like going within. Oh, didn't I just talk about that? Like the tribal, like a ceremony? Yeah, I see it being called home. It almost reminds me of Stonehenge, too. And didn't I mention something about giving milk and honey in one of the reads in the next couple days? Like an offering with the full moon? It's like an altar. And then it was like, Jukebox Hero. I don't know if that's a message for you or somebody who wants to distract you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, love buggy. I grabbed you a donut and on my bed and a little bottle of orange juice in the fridge. You're welcome. You're welcome. I was going to get you hash browns and stuff like that, but I was like, he's sleeping. I didn't read from the book. I was just told I didn't read from the book. Sometimes I rack my brain trying to study the oracles, and it's like, you didn't read from the book. I can't win. I don't know if it's like downloads for you guys when I read from the book. I'm not really sure what that's about. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. Avoid gossip and abstain from it. What you heard here, and do not repeat there, causing dissension. What is heard there, do not repeat here, causing dissension. Wow, that was repeated twice. Unite those that are divided for those who are united. Encourage harmony, delight, rejoice in harmony. It's the harmony that is spread by your words. Avoid harsh language to abstain from it. Speak words in a very gentle, soothing, into the ear, loving heart, courteous and dear, and agreeable to many. Buddha. A Dhamma gesture held in front of the heart is a reminder of the Eightfold Path. The right speech is one of 8 practices. Avoid using speech as a weapon. Only speak which is true and beneficial. I gotta grab something interesting. I don't know if it has to do with that Jukebox Hero, like I just said, or if it's something in regards to you guys. Because the Jukebox Hero talks about a masculine energy, but I mean, it could be the masculine within you too, guys. man. Sheldon. I went into the bathroom to grab something, and then I tried to go to the bathroom. I tried to pee, and I couldn't, and it feels like I have to. I know it seems like a strange message. And then I said something about walking away. Walking away, like, so. But here's the other thing. I got sidetracked on the toilet. And I was thinking of Mabel. And I started thinking of a bumblebee. And I gave her, because I was like, oh, maybe I should wear my bumblebee necklace. I'm just giving Sheldon some fresh water. Sorry, troops. I know we're in the middle of everything, but fresh water is important. I did talk about drinking extra water yesterday, I believe. Come and get it, buddy bear. If you're ready, come and get it. Na, 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 na. So the Jukebox Hero, I really believe, is a message from my spirituals. So, and I typically always look at it as just, oh, now it's black. Oh, thank you for bringing it back. That's weird, guys. That's a message for you. I just got fucking wicked anxiety again. Holy shit, this happened yesterday. Holy shit. I could barely breathe. There's something about a stroke. I almost brought up something about a stroke in the beginning of this read. And I didn't. And why do I have a stone right here? Where it doesn't even belong. Hey, buddy bear.
Huh?
Can you see if there's a lighter right there? I want to light a little candle.
Where?
Over here where my other candles are. Do you see a lighter?
Yeah.
Can I have it, please? Thanks, pumpkin butt. How'd you sleep?
Yeah.
Did you miss Mama? Did you miss me? Oh. Thank you. I took my anxiety away. Are you dying? Look at the cute little bud growing in on top. Succulents are not even supposed to last this long. I can't believe it lasted this long. Oh yeah, I meant to move it. Okay, so I like to move it, and I just thought of the hippo. I like to move it. Spiritual meaning of a hippo. A hippo is a spirit animal. You're likely to identify being strong, large, and in charge. You may feel the need for recognition or a strong presence and might. The hippo is a spirit guide, can also be a reminder to stay close to those that you love and trust. But I said spiritual meaning of a hippo. It says, if hippo is your spirit animal. And I just saw a hippo, right? I didn't even get to the Jukebox Hero yet. But I said it's a strong message for you guys. And I put on gold rings. I put on an amethyst. No. I forget what that is. Some type of amethyst, and it's topaz. And And the lotion I went to get that I wanted for my hands, I don't even like the smell of it, but I needed it because they were dry. Holy, too many messages. And I gotta blow my nose now. Every time I sneeze, I gotta blow my nose. I just don't even understand. Oh, not every time I sneeze, that makes sense. Every time I yawn. Okay, too many messages. I think, okay, back to the B, something with your community, but I was thinking of Mabel. This looks crooked. What is happening here? Somebody needed an altar, even if it's a candle. So many messages. Oh my gosh, so many messages. Let me blow my nose, or I'm just gonna, I don't like sniffing like that. Sneezing, blowing my nose, burping, somebody needs an enema. Those are no fun. I actually had to do one of those one time in my life. It's when we went to Nashville. I've never been so constipated. It came out of like fucking nowhere. And I couldn't get comfortable. I could barely walk. My stomach was killing. It was awful. And Marsha's like, do an enema. I do them all the time. Just to like, not all the time, but she does do a colon something like professionally and gets like every 6 months or something just to clean herself out. And it wasn't awful and it worked. But the pain was awful. So, but it's something like your digestive tract. It's not even your intestines. So I don't know where the blockage is, guys. Way too many messages. Did I even throw one of these yet? No. Alice. I grabbed Alice. I didn't think I was grabbing Alice. Anxiety's back. Jesus. So, the hippo. If the hippo is your spirit animal, which is so strange, because I wanted the spiritual meaning, but if it's your hippo, it could be, you likely identify strong, large, and in charge. You may feel the need to have recognition of a strong presence. Anxiety's back. And the hippo as your spirit guide can also be a reminder to stay close to the ones you love. And I'm repeating myself. Didn't this repeat itself too? Do not repeat a cycle. In regards to foreigner, oh yeah, black and white. So something could be black and white. So don't make it complicated. Don't let someone dance around something. I do think that this is a message for my spirituals, though. Standing in the rain with his head hung low, couldn't get a ticket at the show. Sold out in the town without a name, and heavy downpour thought passed in his own shadow at the back door of the stage. Like a trip through the past to that day in the rain, and that one guitar made his whole life change. Now he needs to keep on rocking. He can't just stop. Gotta keep on rocking. That boy's gotta stay on top. That's not it. And be a jukebox hero. Got stars in his eyes. Here's a jukebox hero. No, okay. Yeah, he's gotta keep on rocking. He just can't. Yeah, he's gotta keep on rocking. Just can't stop. Gotta keep on rocking. That boy's gotta stay on top. So that's you guys' message. I almost get like that should be the message on this card. Yeah, he's got to keep on rocking. So basically, yeah, you got to keep on rocking. Just don't stop. Got to keep on rocking. You got to stay on top. Because that's for my feminines too. It's a strong message. So you got to be pretty fucking vigilant with something this week. And I had no intention on pulling an Alice card. So be careful with your words, too. Might be better off not even talking. A moment's regret. Nostalgia, idealism, idolizing over the past, fearing you've made a mistake. This energy is coming in, I'm hearing. Using the oil clear. Divination. It brought me straight to divination. Second guessing your decisions, berating yourself in the choices that you've made, feeling regretful and missing what you thought could be nostalgia or living in the past, or focus on what's wrong or what is still going wrong. You are so very far away from where you once were, but you still have no clear idea of exactly where your path will take you. And you are filled with uncertainty. Instead of allowing dread to fill your mind, live as if life is a great adventure. Understand that as you change, there will be many ups and downs. It's not in your best interest to judge yourself harshly. Instead, anchor yourself firmly in the present moment and allow any regret or nostalgia for your comfortability to pass and wash over you. You are on a remarkable journey of change. It is one that leads to wisdom, experience, and adventure. You made a wonderful choice. So take heart in acknowledging that all changes create waves and disruptions. Do not make more of misgivings than they are. There are natural consequences of bravely stepping out of your comfort zone. Jukebox Hero. Yeah, you gotta stay on top. So don't doubt yourself. It is safe for you to love. Past life relationship. Change. Doubt. Perseverance. Green Gold Dragon from Cyrus brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. Earth and Fire Dragon expand your creative energies. Harness your creativity, excitement, enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. Messages in numbers. Well, that came through yesterday. Purge. Pride and ego. So why you work? Was that the Seven Dwarfs? I don't know if I have the book for that. I probably do somewhere, but I don't. I don't have it right now. One of these. Well, messages and numbers, synchronicities, also codes. So, lots of messages. Oh, what a glare you guys have. Oh, that sound like the wolf. What a glare you guys have. Is that better? A little bit, yeah. Let me just turn my ring around in case. Okay. Did I not feature them? Oh my gosh. Hey, buddy bear. You want to say hello to everybody? He's so cutie. He's so cutie. Okay. That clear is strong. Legible. Make sure things are legible. All right, guys. Elephant, turtle, giraffe, bee. I'm a bee. Rise above earthly manners, glide through it with grace. Fucking anxiety again. Every time I look at the screen. Careful with social media, guys. Rise above earthly manners, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. I was going to say, it's almost like you have a vision, like, which is like, really, Courtney? It's visionary. Like, you know how drives are so damn tall? It's like you can see your path, but it's more, you didn't need to be a giraffe to see your path. Get what I'm saying? It's like extending your hand, extending your neck. But you didn't need to. You don't, it's not needed. You already know. In your own community, especially if you're any type of teacher, you're a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. Definitely do an altar. Watch the tongue. Have no fear. That card speaks of doubt. You have doubt twice. So there is change. Perseverance. I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. It is safe for you to love, past life relationship, open your heart and give to receive the highest energy of all. You've known each other before. I don't know if you're trying to bypass that. Kessel's snoring, or Max is snoring. That's all I hear. Because I went from here and I kind of bypassed it. Again, synchronicities, 47, 47, 53, 53, 11, 11, that type of stuff is it's basically saying you're on the right path, but this doesn't feel like you're on a path. You're on a path. You just don't see the path. Again, but it's like you don't need to see the path, or you see the path, you're just not getting on the path. Jukebox Hero. Okay. Which is what again? Oh, that one. You just got to keep on rocking. You can't stop. You got to keep on rocking. You got to stay on top. So you got to keep going. Brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Could be a transmitter. We've had this before. Everything you touch. There's something with milk and honey. Expand your creative energies. Harness your creativity, excitement, enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. It's like you need an altar. Did any of these messages have that message of needing an altar, setting up an altar? I think it was that one, right? You got purge and ego and pride. I don't know if you're allowing your ego to get in the way. I don't know if you're standing stronger in your masculinity than your femininity, if there's not enough balance here. Let me see if I can get a message for the pride and ego and purge, because that's what needs to be purged, either your pride or your ego. And I'm looking at this as like my spirituals. I know there's like other energy here, but an awesome awareness. As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are. So it's definitely in the moment. When one tries to understand the significance of things by means of words or discrimination, deep-seated attachments emerge. For instance, there can be a deep-seated attachment of signs of individuality. I just thought I read caution to the wind, but to discrimination of birth and death, to doing and not doing. There are 3 attachments that are especially deep-seated in the minds: greed, anger, infatuation. But I said infatuation, which are based on lust, fear, and pride. These lies are accomplished with desire for eternal life and continuation of attachments. But if these attachments are broken off, truth is clearly understood with the net of attachment is cleared away. The garden is a symbol of awareness that helps you overcome attachments, delusions, that hinders your path to enlightenment. Enjoy the fleeting beauty of the world without attachment and avoid the tangled roots of lust, pride, and anger. Well, you can't make this shit up. Pride and ego. So it's attachments. It's letting go of attachments. Which is so strange. I wouldn't say strange. Last night, like in my visions, and they actually want me to do it with you, and I think you should do this. Some of you might not want to do this. I was all about doing it. And I did it like in a vision, like visionary, right? So here's you. Okay. Got your fingers, got your toes, belly button, got it all. Okay. These are chords, whatever you want to call it. You can do it any way you want to do it. Okay. But actually, each one should be touching. Okay. Now we're cutting all the cords, all the attachments, all the energy that doesn't serve you. We'll cut. Okay. We don't need this. It's scrap paper, right? Who saves this? We don't need this. So why are we carrying this around? Now we're free. Now we feel free. I actually feel better since I just did that. I don't know if you guys feel better. That was like an instant feel better. That's crazy. But it's not crazy. And I think I've said that twice today, so I don't know if somebody wants to portray you as fucking crazy. But that just made me feel better. Did any of you get like an instant, like, wow, I feel a little better? Like, be honest with yourself. Could just be me because I'm the one that just did it. But I'm just kind of curious to see if it was transmitted. But this is still something you need to do for yourself. And it can be as easy as starting with just something just like this. Get what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to free yourself. Don't be afraid to cut cords from people, from things, from ideas that just beliefs that just don't serve you guys. I know we all want to look at, oh, that's another person and they're holding on to somebody, or that's another person, they're holding on to this. Like, no, Spirit really wants us to be about you. Don't put anybody else here right now. Okay? I had a long talk last night with Spirit. I was up for hours. And I literally did the same thing in my brain, was like, any fucking cord I have, like, get rid of it. I said people's names, their middle names, their date of birth. I brought people into it. I was like, done. They don't belong in my life. They're out. They're out. And right now, I don't think anybody belongs in your life on a sense of when we're just talking about you right now. Nobody belongs in this conversation because I feel like there's so much energy here of people, places, things, jobs, health. Everything's here in the sense of what's racking your brain. That's got to go. Spirit's going to cut the right cords. And you got to be strong enough to cut the right cords, especially at one time, like 3 years ago or like 8 years ago, you said to yourself, like, if this person's meant to be in my life, they'll end up being in my life. If this job is meant for me, I'll end up, growing and prospering and being happy. Yeah, like stuff like that. Or how you look at something and you're like, it's not pushing away. It's like, I know the sense of where kind of everybody's at in the matrix. Everyone has different lessons right now, but everybody is dealing with a matrix lesson. Or I wouldn't even say a matrix lesson because you probably learned the lesson. Some of you, but it's matrix energy. You want to be in tune with humanity. You don't want to be in tune with the matrix. You want to be in tune with Earth's noises, sounds, vibrations. Am I doing the right thing? Am I not? I feel like that could be work, that could be a person, that could be you. Do you get what I'm saying? There's multiple scenarios. Are you, if it's safe for you to love, this person, past life relationship? Is this a scenario where you're pushing away because it's just easier? This isn't Spirit saying it's safe for you to love. This could be you questioning, is it safe to love this situation? I know there's a deep connection, but maybe I should cut the cord. Cards come out and people want to assume Spirit's saying it's safe for you to love. Maybe it's safe for you to love other things besides whatever this attachment is that was here. Because I feel like all I see is a smiley face as if like it's so much better right now. Like I whatever I just did here for myself, it clearly worked for me. Like it's the energy of where like you don't need to think about this anymore. That's the least of your fucking worries is another person. Because I feel like there's another person that wants you exactly where they want you, and that's not going to cut it either. Could you be dealing with somebody who's got a huge ego? Yep. But here's the thing, you got ego and pride too. And this is where it's like, cut it. Because if this is something that you're supposed to feel safe in a situation in, that cord still has to be cut, whether it's in regards to somebody else or yourself. Because there's still an attachment of something that happened years ago or something that was said years ago. Or I'll just walk away, I'll just do this, but it's temporary, you're only tricking your own brain. It doesn't work that way. So be careful with your sharp tongue too. If anybody comes at you with a sharp tongue or vice versa, because it's like practicing, but it's like inner peace, not responding, not being triggered, which is hard to do. I was triggered off and on all weekends, but with my own brain. Whether somebody else caused that trigger, it's still for me to recognize I allowed that energy to trigger me. It's not about the other person and their motive behind it. Do you get what I'm saying? That belongs there because this is about you. If you're in a relationship, it's about your individuality in a relationship. I feel like somebody's going to hold you back here. And it could be an attachment that now will you'll need to recognize. And it does require more work, but why not take the work and deal with it? There's definitely an energy trying to hold you back, whether it's you, somebody else. It doesn't matter. It's still in the picture. And if it has to do with somebody else, then they need to be man enough or woman enough to check that other energy. And they're not checking it. So it's almost like the only way for you not to get triggered is to cut your ties. I don't even think it's cords. I think it's just you're cutting your ties. They need to be cut. Because this is some type of attachment you have. And it's like, oh, yeah, all right, fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. Remember, I was telling you guys that I told somebody to fuck off a few days ago and that midweek, knowing that they were coming at me? It was that feeling, but it was me coming at them. I got no problem owning that shit, guys. It's the human in me, right? Bling bling, it's the human in me. I really feel like that had to happen for me to recognize, like, what the fuck, Courtney? Why are you even giving that a thought? Why are you letting that disturb you? Why? You get what I'm saying? It's the human in me. It's but it's also the matrix trying to get a grasp on us right now. So be upfront with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Because it doesn't matter what the other person's doing or what their motive is behind it. I haven't been triggered like that in a long time. And it wasn't even like a big trigger, but it was enough. The trigger was for me. It's hard to explain. I didn't allow I wanted to say I didn't allow the energy to trigger me, but I just said I did. There's like a picture there. But it's not that type of trigger. This trigger was supposed to happen so I can recognize, what are you bitching about? What do you want in this situation? Why are you even getting upset? Do you get what I'm saying? Why this? It was all for me to really realize, what the fuck do you want from this situation? What is that's what it was for me. That's what it is for you right now. It's not about, I can't believe they did that or said that. Like, no. Are they mad? Are they sad? Are they upset? Are they do it? Like, no. For me personally, it was for me to really recognize, what do you want? How do you feel? It wasn't, why are they doing this? That's a normal trigger. Why are they? This was about, why am I feeling this way? Could it be possible that it's this and this? Maybe. But I don't think so. That's the matrix. Because here, you're spiritual. I belong here, you belong here. This is us. The matrix came in and snagged a little piece of us. Okay? It's the matrix. So we got to be able to recognize that. And maybe you worry about moving forward because you doubt this or that. And I truly do believe, if it's meant to be, it will be. Baby, just let it be. But not in the sense of somebody ignoring you or silence or giving you a hard time or purposely pushing you away. That's not meant to be. That's spirit's protection for you to recognize, why the fuck do you want to be in this situation? So stop telling yourself it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You know what's fucking meant to be? Your Akashic record, your destiny. Who you are as a being is what's meant to be. And I do love that song, but there's another song I'm being pulled to that I absolutely love. It's James Bay, and something with the trees and the wind, because it's like, even if you're in a relationship or a partnership, you still are your own individual person, and people don't understand that concept if they've only dealt with karmic unhealthy relationships. James Bay, let it be. See what I'm saying? If it's meant to be, it will be. Baby, just let it be. Is it? But James Bay. But the way he's saying it, it's let it go. Why don't you be you and I'll be me? But see, it's like they want me to play it. It's kind of, the song has always kind of hit home for me. I don't really know if I want to get in this energy, and I don't know if I really want to get flagged. But it's ironic because it's like 4, 5, 6. Let me just see if Spirit wants me to play it. They're saying, yeah. So here's the deal. This is about you. Picture yourself like it's just you. Don't put somebody else there. Imagine it's your destiny. It's something about your destiny.
Walking home and talking low. Seeing shows and it.
You. It's just you. Imagine you walking on a dirt path, a hot summer night, a cool breeze. You're feeling good. Like, put yourself somewhere. Don't put anybody else here.
Close with you.
Put your spirit guide there.
Nervous times and getting drunk. Just staying up and waking up with you. I was sleeping at the edge, holding something we don't need.
You gotta manifest what's right for you.
All this delusion in our heads is gonna bring us to our knees. So come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you? And now be me. Everything that's wrong, leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. And I'll be me.
Leave the matrix out of this, guys.
From throwing clothes across the floor to cheating cars and slamming doors at you. If this is all we're living for, why are we doing it anymore? I used to recognize myself. It's funny how affections change. And we're becoming something else. I think it's time to walk away. Come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. Everything that's wrong, leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. And I'll be me. Try to fit your hand inside mine, and your touch don't belong. No force on earth can make it feel right. No. Oh, try to push this problem up the hill. It's just too heavy to hold. Think now's the time to let it slide. So come on, let it go. Oh, just let it be. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. Everything that's wrong, leave it to the breeze. Let the ashes fall. Forget about me. Come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. And I'll be me.
So I do think you have a matrix connection here. Don't we all? Regardless if they're in something, you're in something, like it's the way something's supposed to be. Okay? It could be fear. It could be a multitude of things. The point of it is it talks about a force. Okay? it's not they're a force to be reckoned with or you're a force to be reckoned with. It's to me, it's like the force of source in a way. Like you need a good cry. Like it's hard to let go of these type of connections. Love spell. You've been bewitched. Again, past life relationships are no joke. Could they be doing some type of magic? I don't know. This is more like if you're not happy, two people aren't trying to figure it out, let it go. All right? Like they'll be back. Here's the thing, like I don't know if that's a good thing or not, guys. Because right now you need a good fucking cry. It's like a matrix energy, something has, when you have certain connections, they always come back. You always go back, right? Some of you just got to get on your path. Your energy's got to shift. I'm getting pulled to the Lizzo. Believe what you see. What's the Lizzo one? It's boy problems is the human in me. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Be brave. Okay? I just gotta let my dad, he just got home, I just gotta let him know I'm on YouTube. Someone could be in La La Land. You don't need to be in La La Land with them. I don't think you're in La La Land. My dad's heading to the hospital, so I just gotta make sure he has everything he needs. All right. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't think you guys are in la la land. Okay. Face your reality or live in fucking la la land. Again, I don't think you're in la la land, right? So it's definitely matrix energy. And I just feel like this reading is still for you guys. Whether they're facing reality or living in la la land, it's who is, I hate to say it, but it really is who cares? Who cares? Because this is about you. Because there's too much matrix energy creeping in. And it's gotta go. It's holding you back. And again, it's pulling me to Lizzo. I think she says something like that. So could it just be fear? Yeah. But I almost feel like what spirit want to say. It's not about holding you back. I almost feel like it's like they're using or something against you, or it's not even having the upper hand. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some time alone, and you fucking know why. So again, that could be a message for you. That drop the ego. Somebody could be holding a grudge or anger. It could just be fear, but you don't need that right now. Like, I feel like you can't be you with this person. And you got divorce, experiencing a breakup. I still don't feel like you feel like you can be you. That's the problem here. You could be dealing with a matrix individual that is going through a divorce, so they are going through something. The red flags you're ignoring will come back to bite you in the ass, whether it's you or them. I don't feel like you can be you. It's almost like you can be you and you guys are comfortable together because it's that past life fucking relationship. And those are messy when you intertwine like that. They're amazing. But it's like that song. Why don't you be you and I'll be me? So when you're together, it's that comfortability is there, yada yada. You guys get where I'm going with that? But I still don't feel like you can be you. So for instance, like if you're super spiritual and this person is not, I almost feel like you really can't be you. This energy makes you feel like you can't be you. And if they feel like they can't be them, it's because they're holding back because of other things. Maybe there was somebody else or there is somebody else. Maybe they're blaming a freaking divorce on you. Maybe they're pissy that you interfered. Maybe, I don't know everybody's fucking scenario. But the point is, you got to get real with yourself just like they got to get real with themselves, whether they fucking come back or not. Now, if they're going through a divorce, is it somebody else on their end that wanted the divorce and then they come back to you? That ain't gonna fucking cut it either for those who are dealing with this. Is it them that really wanted the divorce? Is it her? Is it him? Them that really wanted the divorce? Because if you're here and that's not your divorce, who wanted it? Now, why do you want to be with somebody? Like, were they going to get a divorce before you interfered, or before somebody else interfered, or before somebody realized they wanted out? Were they going to do that? Or were they very comfortable staying in that situation? We don't know. You don't know for sure. Some of you might. But if he or she, the opposite one, is the one that really wants the fucking divorce, why do you want to be with that person? That's not your ego. Why would you want to be with somebody? Because they should have been getting a divorce already, working on this, if you meant that much to them. I can clearly see what this is saying, guys. And I know it fucking sucks. But if they feared letting go of a family scenario or somebody, like, I get it. Everybody has their karma. They has their shit. This is not the time to be with this energy if this is happening, though. If it's meant to be, it will be. If two people are going to put work into it, it's not now, because right now they got to deal with something. I think spirit had a big play in this. And I think some of you had a big play in it, being a catalyst for a certain situation. The point is, no matter how comfortable you guys are together, when you're not together, the story changes. I feel like you really can't be you. Or I wouldn't have played that song. Because this really is about you as an individual, them as an individual. They're not an individual right now. You are. You need to step away from this. You need a good cry. You need to break free from this situation. Because if somebody is going through a divorce or leaving a job or something that's life altering, and they didn't do it for you, you really want to be the side person? You really want to be in this situation? I don't. I wouldn't. Now, it could be the other way around, and somebody's constantly like, I want a divorce, but they never do it because they're comfy. Maybe this person really did, do the right thing and say, all right, you know what? All these threats, all this, yeah, maybe it is time. And the other person's giving them a hard time. And this one's going to see it through because they know they're better off without that person. Are you on their mind too? Absolutely. They're in the read. It can go both ways. But a majority of you probably don't know how it's going, and it might be getting the best of you. But ultimately, this is about your spiritual path, not theirs, because they're deep in the matrix. So right now, I think you need that strength back. Past life relationship. We got gold digger and liar. They want your money and you're being used. Be careful of somebody sneaky. So they're dealing with a karmic situation now. So to me, it wasn't even really about you. It's not really about you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of readers will come and be like, all right, it's safe for you to love. That's why I had to kind of like throw that in you guys' face. Like, hey, that's not what it's always about. Okay. They're dealing with, they were probably in a situation for money. A lot of people do that. But someone's being really sneaky. You got very materialistic energy here. And that's their karmic. It's their past life karma with somebody else that they had, not you, that needs to be resolved. Do you guys have a past life too? Yeah, probably. You have that chemistry? Yeah, yeah. How do you know you weren't just their catalyst, or they weren't your catalyst? If you're I can go in so many different directions here. It's like them waking you up to something, them waking vice versa. Flame is pretty. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on the flame. So they're dealing with a situation. I don't think they think you're a gold digger, because this is like you need a good fucking cry and love spell. So there was a catalyst here, which is probably you guys. It might not be as severe as a divorce, but it could be. So you are a catalyst. You got to create change. And you can't keep trying to create change with this person, because that's not working. They're in their own little world right now. Okay? You need to create the change. This doubt is something in you in regards to a spiritual path. You have to persevere. You have to push through. Tell me about change this week. It could be changing your mindset. It could be changing your hair color. It's change. I understand nothing can change or evolve without movement. So maybe you're realizing shit's not getting anywhere with this energy. You got to be out. You got to do this. It's getting somewhere on the other end for them in regards to other situations. But this reads about you, and this change is about you. Got the 9 of Swords. Having a tough time sleeping, stressed out, not knowing if you're doing the right thing. You're a little confused. You're not confused because they're not filling you in, or you're not confused with something they're telling you. We're going to take this energy out of the picture right now, because we just read this energy. Okay, we don't need this energy in the picture right now. Okay, because it's not about them anymore. They're going through their own shit. Okay. This is you stressed out, confused. 10 of Pentacles. What direction do I go in? What direction do I not go in? If you allow change, not many of these are reversed, but they're telling me to leave it. If you allow change, your mindset is changed. The anxiety is subsiding. The other energy is not going to want you to go anywhere, but maybe you need to. That 7 of Cups really wanted to come out. Tell me about doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. This kind of feels Matrix to me. Before I was kind of like maybe you're doubting yourself, but you got the Fool. See, it feels Matrix, but there's your spiritual path. So to me, it feels Matrix when I say I release the need to know all the answers. That's not what I'm getting. That's very Matrix. You're doubting something. Could be your own capability. But this is a beautiful, vibrating energy. So you really need to start something new this week, whether it's a regimen, whether it's a diet, it's an outlook, because the energy is here for you to utilize. Don't doubt it. Tell me about persevere. Like, you just got to set your mind to it. Discipline. Temperance reverse. So there's not much balance here. There's not much healing. So this is going to be difficult. So find the balance. You got to get rid of the doubt. Some of you really got to cut the cords. And again, it's attachments. When you do this, you can ask spirit anything that doesn't serve me. It can be very simple, it can be very complex, be very detailed. But some of you are going to want to ask to help restore your balance again. I feel like it's coming because this energy feels so much better now that I did that. It's so crazy. But not crazy. So I don't know if somebody, like, don't tell anybody about your ideas if you have any ideas. I don't need somebody coming at you saying, "Oh, that sounds crazy," or don't tell yourself that sounds crazy. Because of what? That's like the fourth time I've said that now. Maybe this is saying it's not time to reconcile. It's time for you to push through, persevere, get on a new path, change your outlook. You want to be if this person is going to come back into your life and you guys are going to make something, you don't want to be stuck in the old energy where they purposely left you. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's going to be tough because you got to find your way out again. Chances are you're not even going to want that back. So by the time they even come back your way, good luck to them. But spirit will open certain chakras or do certain stuff if they want you to be back in that situation, right? So it's the least of your worries right now. This could be something about like no reconciliation. You got to move forward. Stop doubting yourself. You don't need to know all the answers. You could be dealing with an overthinker. This could be your own energy of overthinking. I don't really see you overthinking here. People who are on a spiritual path, they really don't overthink. They tend to just go for it. And if it doesn't work out, they just pretty much say, fuck it. You don't really get embarrassed by much stuff anymore. So I do feel like that energy is around you a little bit too. You have the Queen of Swords reversed. So yeah, it's, to me, you got to cut something out. You got to stop thinking about it. You're kind of given, Temperance reverse is kind of given the cold shoulder too. Not having it, not trying to reconcile, not trying to fix things, not trying to find the balance. Queen of Swords reversed, very detached. And she thinks before she does it. She's smart. This is basically saying, like, in order to persevere, your brain's telling you need to detach. And then you got the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, Ace of Pence. Yeah, you have to detach yourself. I don't think you're afraid of letting go of a matrix situation. I think you probably just saw something with somebody, or you saw, it's not even about like you seeing something. It's matrix energy, so it can be different for everybody. But again, this is about your visions, going home, reconnecting with spirit, set up an altar or a candle, anything. Because this is a new opportunity this week to step into a new path. And it could just be your mindset. It could be you just deciding to be very mindful about what's next for you. So try not to, I'm being told, try not to think about the energy. We know, we talk about energy, right? I don't want that energy around me, yada, yada, yada. Try not to think about the energy because I think that's what's keeping a matrix grip on you. Think about what's next for you. What do you really want to do? Where do you really want to go? Because you are an individual right now. And if you end up with somebody down the road, you both want to be individuals. Because if you don't get out of this energy, they come back around, or whatever this scenario is, a year from now, months from now, weeks from now, it's not going to serve you because of the energy where it left off. There was obviously no honesty there. It's almost like not even like an apology. Their mind is somewhere else. So it's, again, spirit's giving you the energy, the frequency of the 0. To change your mindset, you need to detach from a situation. And it's not because you're doing what's best for you, because we already do that. It's the matrix has a grip on something right now. That's got to go. I don't know how they did it. Lower frequencies. I'm not even blaming it on the other person. It's all the energy and the transits that we've had. It's like a matrix seed got planted, but it's not being nourished because you're spiritual. But it still needs to get washed away, if that makes sense. What an analogy. So detach. Again, not necessarily the energy. Detach from anything that doesn't put you on a new path. That's the only way you're going to persevere here again and be successful, because you had the 6 of Wands, the Ace of Coin, right? Because there's a spiritual pathway that's open for you right now. Expand your creative energies. There's new opportunities. Planting new seeds. The Hangman reversed. You have to sacrifice something, and it's probably the matrix energy. It's probably that person. Person, place, a thing, a thought. You got to make a sacrifice here. You're going to come out of hermit mode if you've been in hermit mode. Be careful there's not somebody here that's going to try to trick you when you expand yourself. Because if you're dealing with a matrix energy, they're not going to want you to move forward. They're not going to want you to expand. Or they want you to do that so they can swoop in and take advantage of it. You need to be wary here, because this is not the message. This is a matrix message. It's a message for the matrix, the energy around you. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. It won't be successful. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles here. So, again, I feel like you can't even be spiritual around this person. Like, you can be yourself, but you can't be your spiritual self. Because you probably don't. You can't relate to this person like that in a spiritual way. You can relate to them as like, oh, I was your catalyst, yada, yada. The only way you might be able to relate is in the matrix, in the material world. Because this is a matrix energy surrounding you. So I don't want to say spirit's got it handled. You have to handle it too. Because you have that universal knowledge. You're very aware. I don't know if it was blocked. Distance. Yeah, you and your partner may be physically, emotionally distant. You gotta be. But it talks about commitment. That's commitment. But it's like in the workforce. Somebody might want to partner up with you in regards to business. Or make you feel bad, or act like you're doing them a favor. Yeah, but you got narcissist. Somebody's too into themselves. Yeah, see, this is Matrix. You got to keep your distance from whatever this is. I can't put my finger on it. So I don't want to say somebody wants a partnership, whether it's emotional, romantic, material. It's a vibe, though, that wants you to make sacrifices for them, and them as in matrix. And that can't be a thing. Like, really go within, because this is telling me you can do something solo. Because you're harnessing what you're going to do is harness your creativity by stepping away. Yeah, no, it's not the right time. Okay? So that's going to be different for everybody, but that I could feel it. And I don't know if you're going to feel it. So I feel like those messages needed to come out, because even if somebody from the bottom of the heart has good intentions, there's still something karmic around them, or something matrix and karmic surrounding them. Okay, so again, like, that's a no-go. You really got to detach. Even if you end up with somebody new, it's still the energy of detaching. Let's go to the tongue, the sharp knife. You can kill without drawing blood. That's what that is too. So to me, it's being humble and just kind of maybe ignoring it. You got the Ten of Cups. Could be a family situation, or it is in regards to your everyday happiness and what you want. And the Three of Pentacles is linked. And then you got the Three of Wands. I don't know if there's too many people here. Let's get one more. Because it's like compassion versus fuck you, fuck that, fuck no. But see, it's strength. So it's, to me, it'd kind of be like cutting ties. And you got the Empress reversed. So I don't know. It's basically saying, don't feed into this situation. Don't nurture it. Don't feed into it. You might want to stay silent, because the Empress reverse is not nurturing something. It's not working out. Don't put effort into it. So I don't know who this is for you, or if that's you and your message. Divorces can get ugly. You don't know if other people are going to come your way, blame it on you. You got the Moon and the Five of Swords, kind of like out to win. Don't see it coming. Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune reversed. It's like something didn't go in somebody's direction. So again, I just wouldn't entertain whatever that is. I would keep your mouth shut. Say if it's another person or another person's opinion, I would just keep your mouth shut. It's like you can go 0 from 100, and I don't think it's linked to the pride and ego. It's not something you're masking. It's energy around you. See how matrixy this is? But here is so spiritual. So you got to be very careful here, because it's the matrix wants to pull you in. And if you get pulled in, how long is it going to take you to come out? Months? You don't got time for that. Spirit's giving you the 0. They're giving you the Fool. Open your heart. Confession. Someone would tell you something. Open your heart. Pregnancy at the bottom of the deck, if that matters. So somebody might let their guard down. It could be the matrix. This could be a blockage. It could be something that you need to work on. But you won't know that until the energy comes in, so you can't dwell on it. It is a message. Somebody is going to say something. It could be the Emperor energy. It could be the person you're dealing with. You don't really see hope in a situation, or they don't really see hope in a situation. But you never know until truth is spoken. So right now there's still anger, there's still ego, there's still control, there's, you know what I mean? Again, You're dealing with somebody instead of opening up from the heart and confessing or whatever the case may be. They're coming from ego. And then I'm getting usher confessions, and that does have to do with the pregnancy. And pregnancy has been coming in and out for like 6 fucking months now. I don't know if somebody hid a pregnancy, if somebody got an abortion, if somebody is pregnant. Like, I don't know what the deal is with pregnancy, but the only thing I can think of is like somebody got pregnant and then had an abortion. Because we're 6 months into this back and forth message, and we would know if there's a baby or somebody was hiding a baby, right? But again, it could be that's if the masculine's dealing with a feminine, it's linked to matrix. It could be somebody got pregnant and decided not to tell somebody that they were pregnant because he ghosted her, she ghosted him, and then it's like, holy shit, you bump into each other 6 months later, you're fucking pregnant. And then somebody's got to tell you, like, shit, when we weren't together, this happened, or when we were together, this happened. I don't know what that fucking mess is. Confession is a confession, but right now it's ego, control. This energy likes to control. That it tends to be a happy-go-lucky message, though. They need to purge the ego. They need to let it go. And that's dropping. The head of that dropped. I got pulled right to it. Now it looks like a snake, so be careful. The head doesn't usually fall off, but it did. Gotta go. The big bubble right there. It looks so cool. I was just like, what's, anything else? Nostalgia. So we got nostalgia twice. Can't let nostalgia get the best of you, though, guys. That's a matrix energy. And you got new direction. So it could be this energy wanting to come in, dropping the ego, confessing, wanting to go in a new direction. Could be a good thing for some people. It could be a bad thing for others. This could be you just opening your heart to other thoughts, ideas, beliefs, people, job. Health issues could arise. No, not the right time. Sexual chemistry, reminiscing, vacation, you'll be traveling soon. Manifest exactly what you want, which I think you're doing here. And it's not about manifesting a person. It's manifesting what's right for you. So whether it's you or them, I want to read it as you. It's time to go in a new direction. Purge it. Even if a sweet message comes in, it's in regards to nostalgia, because this is about going home. But then there's that self-doubt again, fearing that you made a mistake. So it's a reciprocal fucking cycle here, guys. That's gotta fucking stop. Do you see what just happened? It just went a complete fucking cycle again. Around and around and around we go. No. That's why it's so important that these messages are so fucking prominent. Because that's exactly what just happened. It just went in a circle again. And you can get out. So it's 50-50. It's a maybe for some of you. Some of you, someone's going to make something right and others will not. But We don't really need to get into that because you need to know where you stand, where you're at. Can't let the Matrix in here. And there's too much. You got the Lovers. There's too much, you're seeing synchronicities. Juggling, not really sure. 8 of Cups reverse, wanting to come back. High Priestess reverse. It could be because they say something, or it could be like repeating a cycle. But the Wheel of Fortune reverse, it's just like repeating a cycle over and over again. Not listening to their intuition, but wanting to come back. But they're still juggling. There's still something that's not, there's not a path here yet. Somebody really needs to see who they are, what they want. Because the Wheel of Fortune reversed is not good. 9 of Pence, 10 of Pence, 9 of Pence, 3 of Cups, 7 of Wands. There needs to be some strong ass fucking boundaries here with another lover or somebody else. So somebody's karmic wants back in. Very manipulating energy. I don't like that. But we had that in the Cancer, Leo, Gemini reading, right? We'll throw a couple cards on that, but we don't really want to touch base on that too much. Vacation, spy. Somebody's got that eye on you. You could be doing research. Gold digger. Yeah, see, it's somebody from the past, and there's something with pregnancy, guys. Someone's expecting the hiding a pregnancy. I'm telling you, it's something. Or hiding, like, what the fuck? Lying that they're, I don't know what the fuck this is. It's Spirit doesn't even really want me to get into it. It's for somebody else to figure out. And to me, it's not for you to figure out, because that's not your situation. That's the Matrix energy that you're dealing with. That's who they're dealing with. They're dealing with the gold digger. Somebody stayed in things for the money. Like I said, you had the 9 of Pence, right? 8 of Cups, wanting to come back. 7 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Pence. Someone wants to sit pretty. And then we have that Empress energy. So again, it's somebody who just wants to keep repeating a fucking pattern. It's okay. Somebody's trying to manipulate in a very fucking deceitful way. Almost like somebody won't see it. Somebody could have been pregnant and again got an abortion, or is just hiding it, or saying it's somebody else's kid for the money. Somebody could find out they got a freaking 2-year-old that's not even theirs, a 15-year-old that's not even theirs. I'm telling you, it's something. I don't know if that's going to come out. Somebody's in it for the money. Or is this somebody thinking you're just in it for the money? But if that's the case, that's on them. Because or maybe they're just in it for the money. I'm telling you, because this doesn't tell me anything like that. This could be literally somebody else's thoughts that you want to be with them just because of the money, or this is a situation that's already ongoing and they're only together for material reasons. Or this could be somebody else telling somebody they're probably only in it for the money. They just want you to take care of them, go on vacations, pay for things. But if that's the case, that's for somebody else to realize that's not how things work. Spirituals do not have that mindset. The Matrix does. And be careful, big message here too. They could be using you. They could be looking at you as an asset. That you're going to make money in the future, and they want you to take care of them. Because somebody's very materialistic here. You had the Ten of Pence, Nine of Cups, right? So it feels like it's either other energy telling somebody they want to be with you for the money, or it's somebody they're already with that they're in it for the money. Regardless, it's not your fucking problem, is what I'm hearing. People want to believe what other people are saying, then once again, you certainly don't need that energy around you. Ooh, I was like, it got stuck. There was wax stuck to that. It slipped out. That bubble. That's the cutest little bubble. So careful, you don't want to become stuck in a situation if someone's trying to stick somebody in a situation, and it's like somebody, if they don't see it, they don't see it. That's why you don't want no part of this right now. Because you can't get dragged in this energy. You can't be dragged in this energy. You get a chance right now to get out of it. They got a chance right now to get out of it. But it's not about them. It's about you. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing week. Before I wrap this up, it's like rise above earthly matters, rise above matrix situations. Keep gliding through life. You're able to see the path, go on it, stand tall. You're in your morals, self-respect, integrity. You love with a big heart. Put that love and compassion somewhere else where you can feel it, other people can feel it, it can be sensed. Work with the community. You could be doing community work. It could just be you. But this is like, it's going to take hard work. But your work is going to be blessed with everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of your abundance. You create your own abundance. It's like the Matrix planted a tiny little seed. It was just part of the transits, but it's something that can be washed away, cut away. I'm telling you, this energy looks so fucking happy now that I did that. So all of you can do it your way. Whatever you want to say to spirit, however you want to clear it. It's going to be an instant relief. Go within what's best for you, what's next for you. Again, it's not the energy. It's what's best for you. What's next for you. What's best for you would be the energy. What's next for you is going in, remembering who the fuck you are. Doesn't matter that you lost it for a second. Go be who the fuck you are. Go be a rock star. I'm getting just a very carefree energy, just like singing into a well and hearing the echo, just being carefree with friends. Just, it's very refreshing energy. And it comes from within, and you choosing to go within to get on a new path. It's not to go within and rediscover who you are. You already know who you are. That will, you'll get a glimpse of that as you go. It's beautiful. You can do anything, be anyone. There's a will, there's a way. Purge what needs to be purged, because you're in that fifth dimension energy, becoming a new person. Think it's like you need a really good cry. Water is really good for you right now. Cleansing. Even if it's a bath or shower. You got a waterscape there. Water, water, water. Cutting ties and attachments linked to your stomach, your gut. Water. Emotions, the moon. It's linked to the moon. Store emotions in the gut. It's almost like a baptism. If you got holy water, use it. Have your own water. Essential oil, use it. Mark yourself. There's so many different ways you can utilize this. And doing one little thing is going to shift your mindset. Love you guys. Take care. Have a great week. See you soon.